Herman Tigers against Central Tigers.
Hello and welcome back to the North Bend Central live stream. I'm Joseph Blaha.
And I'm Wyatt Schwanebeck.
And here tonight, your first matchup will be North Bend versus Tekamah in the Class C2 District 4 boys sub-district basketball. And your starting lineup for the visiting team on the scoreboard is Tekamah-Herman is number 0, a sophomore, Sam Oligmuller. Number 1, a junior, Kale Belfridge. Number 3, a junior, Brody Rogers. Number 10, a junior, Griffin Breckenridge. And number 24, a senior, Reese Williams. And the head coach is Taylor Klein. And for your home team, North Bend, your starters, number 0, Sam Post, senior. Number 2, sophomore, Cash Hanish. Number 5, junior, Lane Rosicka. Number 12, a sophomore, Braxton Waddle. And number 14, a senior, Jake Wright. And the head coach is John Baer.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you remain standing, remove your hats, and place your right hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, performed by the North Bend Central Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Ryan Baldwin.
Tipping off for Tekamah, number 1, Kale Belfridge. And for North Bend, number 0, Sam Post.
North Bend, number 0, Sam Post.
Post wins the tip-off. Hunish, Trziska up top to right. Post in the corner. Right looks for the back cut, not there. Over to Waddle. Waddle drives, goes up with it, loses the ball. Post ends up with it. Right. Hands off to Post. Post shoots the 3. His 3 no good. Rebounded by Williams. Breckenridge to Rogers. Rogers almost loses it. Back to Breckenridge. Rogers drives. Finds Breckenridge. Breckenridge in the middle, kicks to Rogers, to Oligmuller. Oligmuller down low to Belfridge. Belfridge to Williams. Williams misses the layup, but rebounded by Belfridge. Rogers from the corner, his 3 is good. Wright was looking for Hunish or Waddle, but threw it just a bit long. Rogers passes half court, gives it to Oligmuller. Oligmuller to Rogers. Rogers in the middle to Belfridge, kicks to Breckenridge. Gets tied up with Waddle, jump ball. Be Tekamah-Herman basketball.
Let's go, Perk.
Looking for Belfridge. but Hunnish tipped it and got it to post. In the corners, Rosiska. Rosiska drives baseline. Waddle finds Wright down low. Wright misses the shot. Breckenridge looking for Rogers in the corner. Waddle with the steal. Waddle will take it all the way. And he unattached something from the hoop.
I think that's for the buzzer. Or buzzer
The
light, yeah. Gosh dang, Waddle breaking stuff.
We're only 2 minutes into the game. Oh, looks like Mr. Wright will get it handled.
He was hustling. I think he runs faster than Jake. No hate towards Jake, though. We love Jake. So we have a quick timeout. That's where we need a TV ad. We need a TV, like, a commercial.
Like that.
Like when they have an injured player on, like, when you watch an NFL game or something, they send you a commercial. We need one of those.
Could just show them fixing the hoop. That'll be the commercial.
Give them a close-up.
Oh, here he comes to the ladder.
We're going to mic up.
He'll
Right.
get the play-by-play of putting the basketball hoop back together.
Hopefully he'll get a round of applause when we're done with this.
Oh, I think he will. Already got somebody behind us clapping. So should that be like wrapped around a little better so that doesn't happen?
So yeah, it looks like just something came unplugged. Looks like Waddle's hand. I'm sure his hand just got caught in something.
Oh, he fixed it.
Oh yeah, everybody's clapping for him. That wasn't too long. It was pretty quick. Pretty speedy.
Record time.
I know we had a record for that type of thing.
Be Tekamah-Herman basketball. Oligmuller passes half court, gets it to Breckenridge. Back to Oligmuller. Middle to Belfridge, kicks to Rogers. Rogers' three is good. He has all 6. Waddle in the corner, drives, finds Wright. Wright goes in. He gets this one. Breckenridge gets it to Oligmuller. Oligmuller middle to Belfridge to Rogers. Rogers drives, finds Belfridge. Belfridge looking for Williams, stolen by Waddle. 2-on-1, Rosiska to Hunnish. Hunnish with the layup.
2 for Cash Hunnish.
Breckenridge to Rogers. Rogers to Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives, finds Williams. Stolen by Post, and there's a foul. Foul's on number 24, Reese Williams, his first, team first.
Foul was called on number 24, Reese Williams, his first person.
And in for the Tigers, number 11, Ethan Cluck, and number 24, Kyler Helbush. Rosiska passes to Helbush, corner to Waddle. Waddle looking for Cluck. Cluck's not there. Helbush, his three is good. Breckenridge up to Belfridge. Belfridge to Rogers, back to Breckenridge. Breckenridge, his three, also good. We got a timeout by North Bend. Say Tekamah, I think, either 3 for 3 or 3 for 4 from
3 for 3.
So they haven't missed one yet.
Rogers took 2 and
Breckenridge with 1.
Yeah. Other than that, they just had some passes stolen down low when they were trying to get it into Williams, or Williams got pickpocketed. Try saying that 10 times fast. That'd be something.
I don't want to try.
And other than that, I mean, North Bend just stops that. As of now, that takes away Tekamah's offense. And North Bend's been kind of doing a little bit of both. I mean, inside and outside shots. So.
Yeah. Be North Bend basketball after that timeout. Rosiska to Helbush. Helbush to Hunish. Hunish shoots the three. His three, no good. And we have a jump ball. It'll be North Bend ball. Waddle taking it out. Finds Cluck. Cluck goes up with it. Gets the and one.
Tough finish. With the wrapped up pinky.
Yeah.
Fouls on number 10, Griffin Breckenridge is first.
In for the Tigers, number 22, Coda Bear.
Cluck is good. He'll be shooting one.
Cluck's shot is good. Oligmuller gets it to Rogers. In the middle of Belfridge. Ball's tipped by Rosiska. Oligmuller was looking to go to Breckenridge. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 22, Camden Chase. Oligmuller throws it out of bounds. He was trying to get to Breckenridge. Maybe Breckenridge wasn't quite ready. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 11, Dylan Peterson. Rosiska gets it to Bear up top. Helbush is posting up. He gets the ball tipped, and there's a foul. I believe the foul is on number 11, Ethan Cluck, his first, team first.
Fouls on number 11, Ethan Cluck is first.
Rogers gives it to Breckenridge. Breckenridge to Peterson. Back to Breckenridge. Rogers finds Belfridge in the middle. Belfridge to Breckenridge. Breckenridge is shot. I think he lost it going up. Waddle finds Helbush. Helbush's layup is good. That was a pretty good pass. Went kind of between a couple people, looked like.
Hit it in the window.
Yep. Breckenridge to Belfridge. Belfridge drives, gets the layup. It seemed like defense didn't close in right there as they normally would.
Yeah.
Rosiska drives, backs out. Helbush shoots a three, no good. Breckenridge to Rogers. Rogers shoots a transition three, no good. Chase ends up with it. Breckenridge decides to shoot the three, no good. Rebounded by Waddle. Waddle finds Cluck. Cluck goes up with it. It's good.
Two for Ethan Cluck.
Peterson back to Breckenridge. And I think the ball went out of bounds.
Gotta get him out of your passing lane. Back door.
Rosiska to right. Looks like they're setting up a play of some sort. Right up top. Gets it to Hunish. Hunish finds right. Spin move, goes up with it, and is fouled. Foul was on number 5, Jessen Booth, his first, team third. Wright's first shot, no good. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 0, Sam Oligmuller. Wright's second shot is good. Olive Miller passes half court, passes to Peterson. Peterson was looking for Booth, but got tipped by Hunish, and it's out of bounds. Tekamah-Herman basketball. Booth to Oligmuller. Oligmuller loses it, stolen by Rosiska. Rosiska drives, gets the fast break layup.
Good off-balance finish by Rosiska there.
Rogers to Oligmuller. Oligmuller in the middle to Booth. Booth finds Chase down low. And he is fouled. Foul was on number 5, Lane Rosiska. His first, team second.
That was on number 5, Lane Rosiska, his first.
Chase will be shooting 2.
Chase at the line.
I thought that foul was on the floor. First shot, no good. In for North Bend, number 12, Braxton Waddle. Chase's second shot is good. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 10, Griffin Breckenridge. See, a couple times I almost said Griffin Ridge instead of Breckenridge. Bear to Waddle. Waddle up top to right. Gets it to Bear. Bear passes to Waddle. Post on the wing. Looks at Bear cutting. Hunish loses it. Gets it to right. So it looks like Tigers are looking for some back cuts maybe. Post will shoot the corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Oligmuller. Peterson was getting it to Booth, and Booth is fouled. Fouls on number 14, Jake Wright, his first, team third.
That was on number 14, Jake Wright, his first.
Booth inbounds it, stolen by Hunish. Hunish in the corner to Waddle. Waddle drives baseline. Gets the reverse layup.
Braxton Waddle for 2.
Stayed in the air for quite some time there.
Should have just dunked it instead. That's what I would have done.
That'd have been way cooler.
30 seconds left. Booth, his jumper, no good. Rebounded by Post. 20 seconds left. North Bend setting up a play to get the last shot. And there's a foul. Foul is on number 10, Griffin Breckenridge. His second, team fourth.
That was on number 10, Griffin Breckenridge, his second.
13 seconds remain in the first quarter. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 3, Brody Rogers. I was gonna say Tigers, but I can't do that.
Just say the Purple Tigers.
In for the Purple Tigers, Brody Rogers. Bear gets to Hunish. 5 seconds left. Hunish, step back 3 is good.
3 for Cash Hunish.
Nice shot by Hunish there.
Yeah. A little shimmy shake and then a step back. Hit with the shimmy shimmy.
So at the end of the first, your North Bend Tigers are leading the Tekamah-Herman Tigers 24-12.
Leave what? North Bend, yeah, they won the last game.
Yeah, they won the last game. I think like, what was it, 70 something?
At this time, North Bend Central would like to recognize
40
Kyler
something
Elbush.
I
maybe?
think they won by
During
like
this
40.
season, Kyler passed Cale Whitfield as the career scoring leader in the history of North Bend Central boys basketball.
Because they played in the East Husker
Congratulations,
Conference.
Kyler. Your
Yeah, they won
family,
70 to
coaches,
26.
teammates, school and fans,
So
are
math
proud
would
of
be
your
44. So you were right.
See, Kyler Helbush up on the scoreboard has 1,577 career points. He recently passed Cale Whitfield, who had the previous amount. I don't know how much that was.
Less than 1,577.
It's 1,577 more than me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I ended up with about 8 points in my whole high school basketball career, and that was in JV. So
I think that only counts varsity points.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was against Twin River. I cherry picked. They'd shoot the ball, and I'd run to half court. That's why I don't play basketball anymore.
Middle is Belfridge. Finds Rogers. Rogers losing it. Belfridge gets it back. Williams kicks to Rogers. Rogers' little floater is good. Hellbush kicks to Hunish. Hunish drives baseline. Gets it to Rosiska. Rosiska top the key three is good. Oligmuller gets it to Rogers. Rogers in the middle to Belfridge. Rogers kicks to Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives, dumps it off to Belfridge. Finds Williams. Williams gets the shot.
Reese Williams for 2.
Rosiska. There's a Waddle to Hellbush. Hellbush backs out. It's to Waddle. Rosiska in the corner. Waddle drives. And is fouled on the scoop layup. I don't know what you'd call that.
The old scoop.
The
Well,
old
wasn't
scoop.
the old scoop. It wasn't quite the score, though. Just a scoop.
Foul is on number 1, Cale Belfridge. His first, team first. Waddle's first shot, no good.
He scooped the ice cream and forgot to put it on the cone. It fell on the floor.
I think someone knocked it over since it's a foul. His second shot, also no good, rebounded by Williams. Williams kicks to Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives. Denied by Cluck, but he gets his own rebound and scores.
Basket by Sam Oligmuller.
Hellbush travels.
A little extra shimmy. A little too much shimmy
Yep.
shake.
Oligmuller was looking for Rogers. Hunish misses the layup, but he's fouled. Fouls on number 1, Cale Belfridge. His second, team second. In for the Purple Tigers, number 5, Jessen Booth. Waddle inbounds to Hunish. Hunish kicks to Waddle. Waddle drives baseline, gets the layup.
Come on, keep it.
So you'd think, if you're Tekamah, you know Waddle's going to drive baseline.
Yeah, he's not much of an outside shooter.
Well, it's also all he's done,
Yeah.
pretty much. Williams gets the ball down low, misses his shot, gets his own rebound, gets it to Rogers. Rogers' little hook shot, no good. Rosiska with the rebound. Rosiska spin move, kicks to Waddle, drives baseline, spin move. Looks like he lost the ball, so it'll be a travel.
Yeah, spin move was trying to pass it out to Hellbush and just lost the ball and frankly traveled.
In for the Tigers, number 14, Jake Wright, number 0, Sam Post. Oligmuller dumps it off to Williams. Williams looking for Booth. Post ends up with it. Rosiska, nice back door by Waddle. Waddle goes up, misses, kicks to Hunish. Hunish's 3, short. Post almost got it. Oligmuller gets it up to Rogers. Rogers gets the easy layup, but misses. post to right. Right hands off to Hunish. Hunish looks to shoot. Gets it in the middle of the right. Right kicks to Rosiska. Rosiska's three, no good. Rebounded by Right. Right dished it to Hunish. Hunish backs out. Gets to the post. Rosiska in the corner. Drives middle. Goes up with it. Ball's tipped. Rebounded by Booth. Rogers to Oligmuller. Oligmuller back to Rogers. Back to Oligmuller. Loftus to Booth. Back to Loftus. Booth had the shot there, didn't shoot. Rogers shoots though, and it's good. Rogers has 3 threes, I believe. I think he's only missed one.
Yeah, 3 for 4. He missed that one transition one.
Yeah. And he's leading Tekamah-Herman with 11 points.
He's I think that's yeah, that was more than he had when they played in conference. I don't think he was pretty quiet that night.
Yeah.
He shot a couple threes. I think he made 1 or 2, and that was about it. Other than that, I don't think he had quite the opportunity that he has had tonight to shoot the ball. He was guarded pretty well outside the perimeter by the Tiger defense when they played in the conference games. So North Bend just kind of not quite at that same level that they were when they played then. So, and Brody's kind of making him pay for it. I mean, he's hitting them, and he's on tonight. He's on his game. So.
In for the Tigers, number 22, Coda Bear. And for Tekamah-Herman, number 11, Dylan Peterson. Hunish found Wright down low, and Wright gets the easy bucket. Rogers to Peterson. Peterson back to Rogers. In the middle to Booth. Loftus finds Williams. Williams almost got it to Booth. Booth is not quite able to hang on. I think the pass was a bit low. Bear in the corner. Gets it to Rosiska. Rosiska kicks to Hunish. Hunish's three just short. Rebounded by Booth. Rogers gets it to Williams. Williams fakes the pass, goes up with a layup, no good. Williams got his own rebound. Rogers with the floater, no good. I mean, it is good. Why did I say no good?
That's right, it happens to us.
Pass stolen by Loftus. Ball hits Booth in the head. Wasn't looking for it.
I missed that. I was looking down the floor. I was expecting him to come down the floor.
Rogers on the wing. Almost loses it. Stolen by Post. Post will take it all the way. He misses. Rogers gets it to Loftus. Loftus dumps down to Williams. Williams goes up, no good, but he is fouled.
I was just saying, if they didn't call that one, I mean, I thought that one was pretty clear-cut foul.
Foul was on number 0, Sam Post, his first, team first.
I said we haven't had much, I guess kind of. It doesn't seem like we've had a whole lot of fouls this game.
So at least in right now, we'll need 3 combined fouls. In for the Tigers, number 11, Ethan Cluck, number 24, Kyler Helbush, and number 12, Braxton Waddle. And for Tekamah-Herman, number 0, Sam Oligmuller, and number 10, Griffin Breckenridge. Williams' second shot, no good, rebounded by Cluck. Waddle hands it to Helbush. Helbush drives, kicks to Post. Post in the corner to Waddle. Waddle down low to Cluck. Cluck goes up, is good.
Basket by Ethan Cluck.
Oligmuller to Breckenridge. Breckenridge shoots the 3. It's good. So North Bend needs to cover the 3-point line a little better. And Bear throws it away.
Man, I wanted that ball.
It almost came to us.
If we were sitting on the bottom bleacher, we would have got it.
In for Tekamah-Herman, number 22. Camden Chase. Breckenridge drives, finds Oligmuller. Denied by Cluck. Cluck came out of nowhere and swatted the ball. Waddle was looking for Cluck, but he gets it back. Corners Helbush. Helbush drives. Little jumper is good. He makes that jumper look so easy. Breckenridge to Rogers. Back to Breckenridge. Down to Chase. Chase to Booth. Booth's jumper, no good. Post ends up with it. Up to Waddle, and Waddle gets the easy layup. 50 seconds remain in the first half. Rogers in the middle to Booth, to Oligmuller. Oligmuller gets to Chase. Booth loses it. I think Breckenridge dove on the floor and got it. He's fouled. Foul was on number 22, Coda Bear. I believe his first, team second. In for North Bend, number 2, Cash Hunish, number 5, Lane Rosiska. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 1, Cale Belfridge, number 24, Reese Williams. Rogers was looking for Breckenridge. Breckenridge wasn't there. Rosiska looks to take it all away. He misses. Kicks to Waddle. Waddle will shoot the 3. His 3 no good. Oligmuller got the rebound and he is fouled. Foul was on number 0, Sam Post, his second, team third. In for the Tigers, number 11, Ethan Cluck. Say 15 seconds left here for Tekamah-Herman. Breckenridge hands off to Oligmuller. Oligmuller to Rogers. Back to Oligmuller. To Breckenridge. Kicks to Rogers. Rogers 3. No good. Oligmuller, I don't think a shot will count if it goes in.
I think they were going to count that.
Maybe he did get it off in time.
Yeah, it was close. I don't know.
At the end of the first half, your North Bend Central Tigers lead the Tekamah-Herman Tigers 37-27.
Please welcome the NBC dance team. They will perform a harmony tune to Be Loved.
Yeah.
And we're back to with the North Bend Central live stream. Will be Tiger basketball to start.
Right. Hands off to Rosiska. Rosiska to Hunish. Hunish looking for right. Post shoots the three. No good. Pushes Rosiska out of the way to try to get the rebound. He didn't quite get it. Rogers shoots the three. No good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams loses it, but it must have been tipped by North Bend.
Yeah, I think it was Rosiska tipped it out of his hands.
So you know what I just realized? So this game's Tigers versus Tigers. The next game is Oakland Craig Knights against the Bergan Knights.
Oh, boy.
Belfridge lost the ball when going up. The ball is getting tipped around. Waddle fakes the defender out and gets the layup. Foul was on number 10, Griffin Breckenridge. His, I think it's a third, team first. Belfridge to Peterson, Peterson to Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives, gets to Rogers, Rogers drives. Tipped by Wright, and Post ends up with it. 3-on-2. Rosiska saves it from going out of bounds. Right, thought about the three, did not shoot. Post drives, throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Rosiska almost takes out the ref. Beat Tekamah-Herman basketball. Peterson to Rogers, Rogers to Belfridge. Belfridge is fouled going up. Foul is on number 14, Jake Wright, his second, team first. And Belfridge will be shooting two.
Number 14, Jake Wright. Cale Belfridge shooting two.
First shot by Belfridge is good. Second shot, also good. Rosiska to post, post to Waddle. Waddle gets it into Wright. Wright was backing down Williams, missed his shot, and then got the putback while in midair.
That was tough. I think Jake has Roy on the hops part of it. And get up a little higher, jump a little higher.
Wright's shot is good. Gets the and one. Oligmuller to Peterson. Peterson in the middle to Belfridge. Kicks to Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives baseline. Rogers will shoot the wing three. It's good. Waddle fakes out his defender again, just misses. Peterson to Belfridge. Belfridge drives, kicks to Oligmuller. Oligmuller to Rogers. Rogers drives, dumps it down to Belfridge. Belfridge gets the easy shot. Waddle had right there, but just didn't pass that. Punish drives, kicks to Rosiska. Rosiska shoots the three. His three is good. Three-pointer, Lane Rosiska. Rogers. This is Oligmuller. Oligmuller middle to Belfridge. Belfridge kicks Peterson to Rogers. Rogers drives. Jumper is good.
It's like a mix between a jumper and a floater.
They kind of like shot it one-handed almost. Wright misses the transition layup. Williams drives. It was fouled on the floor. Foul is on number 14, Jake Wright, his third, team second. In for the Tigers, number 11, Ethan Cluck, and number 24, Tyler Helbush. And for Tekamah-Herman, number 22, Camden Chase, and number 5, Jessen Booth. Oligmuller's three, no good. Rebounded by Rosiska. Rosiska gets the Hunish. Hunish looks to shoot, doesn't shoot. Waddle looks to drive baseline, spin move. Was looking for somebody outside, probably either Helbush or Hunish, but he's fouled on the pass. Foul is on number 0, Sam Oligmuller, his first, team third. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 12, Parker Loftus. Helbush, short jumper, no good, and tipped out of bounds by himself. In for North Bend, number 22, Coda Bear. Rogers to Peterson. Peterson in the middle to Booth. It's tipped by Bear. Bear almost saved it. Rogers to Loftus. Loftus to Rogers. Stolen, almost stolen by Rosiska. Rogers to inbound. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson middle to Booth. Booth to Loftus. Peterson. Loftus. Peterson shoots the up top three. Off the backboard. Gets it to Helbush. Helbush misses the layup.
That's something you don't see every day.
There was a foul on number 22, Coda Bear, his second, team third. Loftus, middle to Booth. Rogers, top three, is good. That's his fifth.
He's got 21.
Bear, Ziska in the corner to Waddle. Waddle drives. Looking for Cluck, went right through his hands. Loftus to Peterson. Peterson middle to Booth. Booth to Peterson, down low to Chase. Back to Booth. Booth shoots the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Loftus. Loftus gets it and cuts the lead to 4. Timeout, North Bend. Or Tekamah-Herman, my bad.
Make it into game.
Yeah.
45 to 41. Only a 4-point game. And Rogers is on fire tonight.
Say 5 threes, 21 points. It's still the third quarter.
Yeah. I mean, he could easily go to get to 30 the way he's shooting.
So I think maybe North Bend probably coming in this a little too relaxed, thinking, no, we beat them by 40 last time. They're just going to stomp them again. I think Tekamah-Herman came with a different mindset, like,
Got nothing to lose.
we're playing for our season.
Yeah.
Post to Bear. Bear drives. And he travels. Rogers passes half court. Tipped by Hunish. Hunish gets a steal, kicks up to Bear. Bear goes up with it. Misses. Loftus to Booth, stolen by Post. Post decides to slow it down. Rosiska to Bear. Bear in the corner to Hunish. Hunish to Rosiska. Rosiska to Post. Post decides to shoot the three. His three is good. Loftus to Peterson. Peterson back to Loftus. To Rogers. Almost gets it stolen. Loftus to Booth. Booth looking for Chase. Chase wasn't there. Kicks to Peterson. Peterson to Loftus. Loftus to Chase. Off of Chase's leg. So they almost had that one there. In for Tekamah-Herman, number 0, Sam Oligmeier. Number 1, Cale Belfridge. Number 10, Griffin Breckenridge. And number 24, Reese Williams. And for North Bend, number 14, Jake Wright. And number 12, Braxton Waddle. Waddle to Bear, up top to Hunish. Post to right, Bear up top, finds Hunish, Hunish to post. North Bend moving the ball pretty quickly right now. Bear decides not to shoot the three, kicks to Hunish. Hunish's three is good. Back-to-back threes for the Tigers. Oligmuller looks to shoot, doesn't. Williams to Breckenridge. Breckenridge finds Williams. So those cuts are just working for Tekamah really well. Right, finds Waddle. Waddle kicks to Hunish in the corner. Hunish shoots it, no good. Rebounded by Williams. Breckenridge loses the ball. Waddle kicks up to Hunish. Hunish gets the layup. North Bend back up by 10 again. Breckenridge was looking for Williams, just missed. 10 seconds left. Waddle drives baseline, kicks to Hunish. Hunish step back three, no good. Rebounded by Breckenridge. Breckenridge will shoot it anyways just because no good. The end of the third quarter, your North Bend Tigers are leading the Tekamah-Herman Tigers 53-43. Say North Bend just having trouble playing defense, to be honest. Like, they're just giving up simple shots. It's not even, I mean, every once in a while Rogers will hit a three, but I mean.
Or they miss transition layups. I mean,
that too, I think I probably missed a couple there.
Three or four. I mean, right there's 8 points, 6 to 8 points. I mean,
we'd like to remind everybody that
it's quite a bit, honestly, and
the NBC
just got to clean up the little things, I guess. So. So North Bend comes in to the game of the night sitting at 15-6, and Tekamah 5-17. Some notable wins for the Tigers, for the North Bend Tigers. They beat West Point 50-48 in the East Husker Conference Championship, and Pender 57-41. And then for Tekamah, they beat Clarkson Lee 61-60 in overtime, and Omaha Brownell Talbot 59-50.
Lead Tekamah-Herman ball. Rogers almost loses it. Gets it to Oligmuller. So I also think maybe North Bend is trying to jump every pass. They think they can just get the steal. Rogers goes up with it, no good. Rebounded by Wright. Hunish finds Waddle down low. Waddle goes up with it, hits the bottom of the rim. Oligmuller to Breckenridge. Breckenridge for Rogers. Williams is fouled on the shot. So I think right there when they go.
Yeah, they double team.
They double team, which leaves Williams wide open, and nobody's covering down to take the shot away from Williams.
Yeah, the classic pick and roll.
So right there, Waddle got there, but just a little too late and had to foul him. That is Waddle's first foul, team first, and Williams misses the first shot. Williams' second shot, in and out. Rebounded by Belfridge, but Belfridge had to throw it away as he almost went out of bounds. Hunish fouled. Foul was on number 3, Brody Rogers, his first, team first. Post takes the inbounds to Rziska. Rziska kicks to Hunish. Hunish to Wright. Wright looks to shoot, doesn't. Post will shoot, though. And it's no good. Wright gets the steal. And Hunish misses the layup. Another missed layup for the Tigers. Rogers loses it, gets it to Belfridge. Belfridge to Breckenridge. Breckenridge drives. And I think he just lost it behind his back there, maybe.
Yeah.
In for the Tigers, number 24, Kyler Helbush. Helbush to Hunish. Hunish to Rosiska. Rosiska drives baseline. Dumps it down to Wright. Wright to Rosiska. Rosiska's corner three, no good.
Too long.
Breckenridge to Rogers. Rogers to Williams. Williams drives. Scoops to Belfridge. Belfridge with the layup. Helbush to Hunish. Hunish cross court to Rosiska. Helbush in the corner. Helbush cross court to Hunish. Hunish shoots the three. No good. Rogers drives, lost it, gained it back, and then missed the layup. Hunish saves it from going out of bounds. Rosiska up to Helbush. Helbush finds Hunish down low. Hunish with the easy shot. And we have a timeout, North Bend. So it seems like North Bend can't get more of a 10-point lead. It seems like Tekamah-Herman just can't quite. They get it close, and then North Bend gets it right back to 10.
Yeah. Some of it is just North Bend shooting themselves in the foot. Like.
Taking bad threes,
Yeah.
They take quick threes, and they should just let the ball move around and get the open shots.
Yeah, or that inside out look. Those are always the more, like, I don't know, maybe they're not, but it seems like they're a lot higher percentage of a shot. At kick out, someone gets it down low on the block, kick out three, catch shoot, instead of like that, I don't know.
Quick swing around.
Yeah, swing around, you're kind of catching on your side, bringing it up, and then you're going up for it. I don't know. Always seem to be that. Those are higher percentage shots. So tonight, their leading scorer for Tekamah is Brody Rogers, 21. And for North Bend is number 2, Patch Hennish with 12, I believe. That's
Mrs. Mimic. Oh, we don't get to find out.
You sure?
It's not there.
No, I know. I was thinking Miss Roberts.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
They said they wanted to teach chorus and music, but she teaches that.
They said they have or had taught.
Back to basketball.
All right, fair enough, sorry.
Rogers gets it stolen by Hunish. Hunish splits the defenders, scoops it up, and is fouled. That was for sure Mrs. Mimic, though.
I don't know. But you're probably right.
Number 5, Jesse Booth is second.
Well, we'll never be able to find out. They turned it off too soon.
Gosh darn it.
Mrs. Schwanevik says she thinks it was.
Oh.
First shot by Hunish is good.
Sorry, we're getting a bit distracted here.
It's important. You got to know these things. Hunish's second shot also good. Breckenridge hands off. Tried to hand off to Oligmuller. Oligmuller fumbled it. Oligmuller drives right. Kicks to Williams. Williams three. Just short. Rebound by Booth. Gets it to Rogers. Rogers drives. It's fouled. Gets the and one.
I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty tough finish.
That was. That's his first points of the quarter, though.
That was on number 5, Lane Rosiska, his second personal foul. basket by Brody Rogers is good. He's up the line shooting one.
He'll be shooting one shot. And that foul was on number 5, Lane Rosiska, his second, team second. First shot is good. Only shot is good. Rosiska to Waddle. Waddle to Helbush. Helbush drives. Step back. Gets Rosiska. Corner is Waddle. Waddle drives baseline. Kicks to Helbush. Helbush will shoot the 3 over Williams. No good. Rebounded by Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives. Blocked by Cluck. Block gets another block. Hits another Cluck. Cluck gets another block. Gosh.
The tongue twister.
2 for Braxton Waddle.
What a Cluck by Block. Say back-to-back blocks there for Cluck. I'm going to do it again. Rogers shoots a deep 3. Rebounded by Cluck. Goodness. Rosiska to Helbush. Helbush to Bear. Bear to Rosiska. In the corner is Waddle. Gets up to Helbush. Helbush drives. Little jumper, no good. Rebounded by Breckenridge. Breckenridge pushing some tempo. He drives coast to coast. Timeout to Tekamah-Herman.
Basket by Griffin, Breckenridge. Timeout to Tekamah-Herman.
Cut the lead down to 9 there with that. Like you mentioned, Tigers can't see. There's Mrs. Miller. As Mrs. Miller, not Mrs. Mimic or Miss Roberts.
Here, it's up here again. We'll find out.
Her favorite food is potato boats. Subject they would teach. You know, I do remember Mrs. Miller telling me she really liked potato boats the one day during math class. And I can see it now with that picture.
They quilt in their free time.
I did not know she quilted.
Their spirit animal is a camel.
That might be the first time I've ever heard someone say their spirit animal is a camel.
It was Mrs. Miller.
I was not my guess at all.
I'm 1 for 2. We got last.
Yeah,
one.
we got Mr. Ningans right away.
Yep. Rosiska gets it to Bear. Bear to Hunish. Hunish will shoot the 3. His 3, no good. Rebounded by Booth. Breckenridge to Oligmuller. Oligmuller drives baseline. He's looking for Booth. Stolen by Hunish. Hunish one-on-one with Rogers. Goes up with it. No good, but he is fouled on the shot. Foul was on number 3, Brody Rogers, his second, team third. And Hunish will be shooting 2.
Foul's on number 3, Brody Rogers, his second.
Hunish's first shot is good. Second shot. Also good. With about 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the game. Breckenridge just misses the layup. Rebounded by Post. So it looks like Tekamah-Herman might start to jump some more passes here. Bear shoots a top 3. Hits the front of the rim, but rolls in. Oligmuller bobbling it around. Gets it to Booth. Booth to Breckenridge. Breckenridge's 3, no good. Rebounded by Loftus. And Loftus is fouled. Loftus will be shooting 2, and that foul was on number 5, Lane Rosiska, his second, team third. Loftus first shot off the front of the rim. Second shot, also off the front of the rim. Hunish goes coast to coast.
A
little fancy dribbling there.
Say Hunish has 18. Breckenridge throws it and knocks bare. I don't think Knox was quite ready for that one. Post to Bear. Bear finds Ziska. I would guess that North Bend's probably just going to try to run the clock out with 1:20 left. Hunish throws it away.
That's about the height of our basketball IQ, is figuring out when they're going to run the clock out. I can tell you that.
We're pretty good at that.
Not quite that one time when they were fouling in the third quarter against Fort Calhoun.
Oh, someone did tell me why the other day. They were like same thing, like the end of the game, fouling to just try not to let them get the shot, like I was saying.
Okay.
They were doing it just in the third quarter. So Rogers loses it, and Bear ends up with it. Hunish to Bear. And timeout by Coach Bear.
Timeout, North Bend.
Say probably just telling them, hold the ball, don't do anything stupid.
Make good passes.
Yep.
Oh, we got a whole new group of 5 coming in.
Got number 10, Reed Carnance. Number 30, Ryder Brubix. Number 13, Alex Hild. Number 4, Merritt Schmiel. And number 25, Luke Ortmeyer. They must be the good passers. Hild will be taking it out, gets it to Carnance. Carnance kicks to Schmiel. Schmiel to Hild. Hild drives, spin move, goes up with it. It's good! What a move by Hild. Breckenridge kicks to Loftus. Loftus hits the 3. Carnance kicks to Schmiel. Schmiel in the corner to Hild. Hild drives. Looking for Brubix. Saved by Carnance. Throws it away. Brubix gets it back. He loses it. Loftus gets it. Breckenridge drives. Gets the layup. 3 seconds left. Brubix will just hold it.
I don't know. I mean, that works.
Your final score, North Bend Central Tigers 68, Tekamah-Herman Tigers 55. North Bend will advance to the Subdistrict Finals to face either Oakland, Craig, or Bergan.
Join us in again roughly between 20 and 25 minutes for the next game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to North Bend Central for their second game of the C25 Subdistrict Boys Basketball Tournament. This game will feature the
Welcome back to the North Bend Central live stream. This will be your second game of the District C24 between the Bergan Knights and the Oakland Craig Knights. Visiting team on the scoreboard is Oakland Craig. Their starters, a senior, number 1, Lincoln Benny. A junior, number 14, Isaac Maxwell. A junior, number 23, Nolan Magnuson. A junior, number 24, Braylon Anderson. And a junior, number 30, Mason Pearson. And for the home team on the scoreboard, Bergan Knights. Your starters, a freshman, number 0, Trey Mooney. A senior, number 12, Dawson Bruce. A senior, number 15, Alec Wendt. A senior, number 35, Logan Egan. And a sophomore, number 42, Gavin Baker.
6'5" senior, number 35, Logan Egan. And a 6'5" sophomore, number 42, Gavin Baker.
Bergan enters this game at 13-8, while Oakland Craig is 11-9.
Officials for tonight's contest are Robert Brown, Chris Green, and Aaron Schwartz.
So I think Bergan might have the height on Oakland Craig here. 6'7", 6'5", 6'5".
6'1". Let's see, so tipping off is number 30, Mason Pearson for Oakland, and for Bergan was 35, Logan Egan, and Bergan won the tip, and that was Bruce had the ball. Bruce to Baker. He goes down low to Wendt, but there was a foul called.
That was called on number 30, Mason Pearson.
Fouls on number 30, Mason Pearson, team first and first personal. Bruce will inbound. He tries going up to Mooney. Ball was low, and Oakland ends up with it. It'll be Anderson to Maxwell. Hands off to Pearson. He loses the dribble. And Bruce had it. He kicks up to Mooney. Hands it off to Bruce. He goes over to Baker. Mooney in the corner. Mooney's three, no good. Rebounded by Egan, and Egan goes up with it and gets it to go two for Logan Egan. And now Benny to Pearson. He drives, kicks to Magnuson. Now he drives. And he goes up with it, and layup is no good. Rebounded by Wendt. Now be Baker to Mooney on the wing. He goes inside to Wendt. Skip pass to Baker. Baker in the corner, shoots a three, and that's good. Three for Gavin Baker. It'll be Anderson driving for the Knights. Spins and puts up a shot, no good, in and out. Rebounded by Bruce. Bruce goes up to Mooney. Mooney, skip pass to Baker. Baker down low to Wendt. Back to Baker, now Bruce at top of the key. To Mooney. Mooney drives. Back out to Bruce. Bruce goes to Baker. Baker down low to Wendt. Wendt goes up with it and is fouled. So number 23. Nolan Magnuson, his first, team second.
Alec Wendt at the line.
Wendt's first shot, no good. Wendt second is good. Anderson now for the Knights across half court. To Benny. There's a foul on number 42, Gavin Baker, his first personal, team first. Anderson inbounds to Maxwell. Maxwell deep three, long, rebounded by Wendt. Hands off to Pruce. Pruce up the floor to Mooney on the wing. Back to Pruce. Pruce to Baker on the wing. Three from Baker, no good. Too long, ball's on the ground. It'll be jump ball. It'll be tied up between Mooney and Benny. It'll be Oakland Craig Knights basketball. Anderson has it for the Knights. He hands off to Pearson, to Magnuson. Tried to go backdoor to Anderson. There was a kicking violation. And in for the Bergan Knights is number 3, Cale Sheets. And 24, Alexander Langfield. Anderson gets the inbound to Pearson. Pearson to Benny. Benny to Pearson in the corner. Hands off to Benny. Benny tries driving, picked up by Sheets well, and goes up with it and gets it to fall after bouncing around a little bit. And Pruce now for Bergan, pushing tempo up to Sheets. To Pruce, over to Mooney. Back to Pruce, to Mooney. He goes cross court to Sheets. Pruce. Mooney now on the wing. Across court again to Sheets. Back to Mooney. Pruce. Pruce with the three. Three for Dawson Pruce. And now Anderson for the Knights. To Maxwell in the corner. He's off to Pearson in the corner. Pearson's three is no good, too long. Rebounded by Egan. Now Pruce up the floor. Goes to Mooney. Mooney, three, no good. Rebounded by Sheets. To Pruce in the corner. It'll be Mooney to Sheets. Sheets, three from top of the key is good. Three for Cale Sheets. And a timeout called by Oakland, a full timeout as Bergan hits back-to-back threes, I believe.
Yeah.
Make sure I was right there. I didn't want to sound dumb. That ain't no fun. Bergan kind of putting on or shooting the ball a lot, I should say. They're playing solid defense. Oakland gets that ball in the corner, and they don't let him out.
Yeah, I mean, Oakland has gotten to the middle a couple times, but they just haven't been able to finish. And for the Bergan, right now, they're not needing the middle. They're shooting very well outside. I think they have three threes maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
3 or 4. I think they had an inside shot. They had to have.
Yeah. The Egan had one. So if you're Bergan, I mean, as of now, keep doing what you're doing. And if Oakland, you got to get some kind of offense going here. It'll be Anderson. He inbounds to Meyer. Meyer to Benny. Benny crosses half. He's by himself, goes up with the layup. No good, too strong off the backboard. Rebounded by Egan. And Barton for Bergan checked in. Missed that. That's hard. It was out of bounds. It'll be Oakland ball. Now Anderson to Benny. Benny gets it across half. Goes to Anderson. Was fouled by Barton. That'll be his first team, second here in the first. Checking back in is Mooney and Went, and out is Bruce and Egan. It'll be Benny. Hands off to Anderson. Anderson gets to the free throw line, tries to step through and goes up with it, and is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on number 33, Isaac Barton, his second personal. Braylon Anderson shooting 2.
Anderson's first is good. And in for Bergan is Baker, and for Oakland is Rost. Anderson's second is also good. It'll be Sheets to Mooney. Mooney gets it across half court for Bergan. Goes to Baker. Baker down low to Went. Kicks up top to Sheets. Sheets 3 from top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Magnuson for the Knights. Up to Anderson, tried going up to Ross and was too strong. Out of bounds off of Ross' fingertips. It'll be Bergan Knight basketball. And it'll be Sheets to Mooney. To Langfeld, to Sheets. Sheets now down low to Went. Went goes up with it and gets the layup to fall 2 for Alec Went. And now Meyer to Anderson. Anderson up to Rost. To Pearson in the corner, to Meyer. To Magnuson, back to Meyer. Hands off to Anderson. To Meyer, back to Anderson. Anderson drives in the middle, kicks out to Rost. Rost kicks out to Anderson. Anderson thinks about a shot, goes to Magnuson. Magnuson tries to split the 2 defenders. There's a foul called. Number 42, Gavin Baker. For second team, 4th here in the first. And in for Oakland is number 14, Isaac Maxwell. And for Bergan was number 35, Logan Egan. Anderson will inbound. Goes off the back of Bruce. And tried to get the ball and go up with the layup and couldn't get it to fall. Bergan ended up with the rebound, and now Bruce has it. Gets by Anderson and gets across half court. Gets it. I'm sorry, I got a bit distracted. The Bergan coach was yelling timeout, and I was waiting for him to call timeout, and none of the refs heard him.
Ref says, my bad, my bad.
And before that, it was a turnover, so Oakland basketball now. Hands it off to Meyer, to Maxwell. Maxwell drives, gets in the lane, goes up and then fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. This will be Isaac Maxwell to shoot 2. Maxwell's first of 2 is good. In for Oakland is Benny, and Magnuson is out is Pearson and Anderson. Maxwell's second is good. Now it'll be Bruce to Mooney on the wing. Mooney to Sheets. Back to Mooney. Mooney 3 from the top of the key. No good off the back of there. Rebounded by Wendt. He goes inside to Sheets. Sheets goes up with it. No good. Knocked around. Rebounded by Benny. Knocked out of his hands by Sheets. And looked like it must have went off of Benny's foot. It'll be Bergan Knight basketball. Bruce inbounds up to Wendt. Wendt tried to go back door to Mooney. Tipped away. Magnuson ended up with it. Now it'll be Meyer across half court. He tried getting it to Rost in the corner and just threw it way above his head. It'll be Bergan Knight basketball. I don't know what the ref just told the Bergan head coach there.
Oh, to calm down. He seems to be yelling quite a bit.
And during that ruckus, Oakland ended up with the ball. And Maxwell tried going up with it, didn't get it. And Sheets now up the floor, goes up with it and gets it to go. 2 for Kale Sheets. Now Benny for the Knights, the Orange Knights. Crosses half court. Almost gets tied up. Gets it to Rost, and he goes up with it, no good. And that would be Egan with a 7/8 quarter floor shot. Didn't get it to go. Wasn't quite full court shot, and wasn't 3/4, so we went with 7/8. And that concludes the first as the Bergan Knights lead the Oakland Craig Knights 16-6.
So when you think of Knights, do you think they're more green or orange?
Silver.
Well, if there was to be. I think I would think more orange, at least for me.
Well, I mean, if I think of a Knight, I'm thinking like red and blue.
Okay,
like,
if it's green
I know.
and orange.
If I had to pick between green and orange, I would think I would probably have to go with an orange Knight.
I agree.
I don't see a green Knight. I don't picture that. Like, I mean,
If I lived back in the olden days, I'd be an orange Knight instead of a green Knight.
yeah. I mean, if we're talking any color, I'd say red or blue, but because they had the like horses or whatever on their shield.
Well, yeah, then I'm thinking red and blue,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Yeah, and I'd probably say orange over green. This is important information.
it is.
We need a live chat feed so we can have the spectators join in on our discussion. Have a poll, have a vote if it's orange or green. It'll be Bergan basketball here to start the second. Oakland applying pressure. Wendt will inbound. He gets into Sheets. Sheets hands it off right away to Bruce. Bruce gets it across half court. Guarded by Benny. He drives baseline. Goes up with it, but traveled first.
Looks like he tripped a little bit.
Yeah. So Anderson now for Oakland. Crosses half court to Maxwell, right back to Anderson. Goes down low to Magnuson. Magnuson fakes it once, it gets 2 defenders to jump, goes up with it and finishes. It's the and one for Nolan Magnuson.
That's a good fake. You always know those big guys always want to get the
that
cool
block,
block. So you fake them and get them to go up and get the and one.
He misses the free throw. Rebounded by Wendt. Bruce now to Mooney. To Egan. To Sheets. To Wendt. Hands it off to Mooney. To Egan. Egan goes down low to Wendt. Wendt out to Mooney. Mooney's 3, no good. Wendt tips the ball up. Sheets ends up with it. Kicks out to Bruce. Bruce's 3 is good. 3 for Dawson Bruce. And we have a timeout by the Bergan Knights. 30-second timeout.
See, if I'm Bergan, I don't think, not Bergan, if I'm Oakland Cray, I don't think you're going to be able to box out Egan and Wentz just normally. You're going to have to go chest to chest with them and drive them out of the lane.
Yeah, we got Wentz standing at 6'7", Egan 6'5", and Baker at 6'5".
I think make box out Baker. He's not as like
Big.
muscular, bigger as.
He's a little bit of a skinnier guy. Tall and slender.
Yes. I feel like with Wentz and Egan, you're going to have to go chest to chest with them and drive them out of the lane if you don't want them to get a rebound. You're not going to be able just to box them out normally.
Yeah. And, I mean, your shortest starter is Mooney sitting at 5'10", and that's not even that short either.
I think 5'10" is a bit of an exaggeration. He looks about 5'8", my height.
Anderson to Maxwell in the corner. Maxwell's three is good. Three for Isaac Maxwell for the Oakland Knights. High tempo for the Bergan Knights. And then it'll be Egan with the 2-point layup. And that'll be Anderson for Oakland. He goes down low to Magnuson. Magnuson fumbles the ball a little bit to Maxwell. Maxwell shoots a three. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Went. Went up to Sheets. Sheets cross court to Mooney. Mooney jumps out, passes out to Went. Went loses it. Egan ended up with it. Pass it back to Went. Went goes up with it. Didn't get the layup to fall. Ball ends up on the floor. And Anderson ends up with it for Oakland. And Anderson tried to get the layup to go. Couldn't. Rebounded by Magnuson. Magnuson goes up with it. Missed. And Anderson got it back. Passes to Magnuson. And Magnuson got it to go that time. Now high tempo for Bergan. Mooney goes up and then gets it to fall. I mean, and one for Mooney.
During all that talking, Bergan got it down there.
Holy moly. Oh, almost parched after that one. We're running out of juice here. Got a little head cold going on. Trying to keep it up. Probably sound a little funny, too. Mooney's one and only shot. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Egan. He goes up with it and gets that to go. So a 4-point trip for the Bergan Knights. Now tempo slows down. Anderson crosses half court. He passes to Maxwell. Maxwell goes in, goes up with a layup, no good, but he gets fouled. So it's an Isaac Maxwell line to shoot two.
That was called number 0, Trey Mooney is second.
Maxwell's first is good. Maxwell's second is up. And no good off the side of the rim, rebounded by Egan. To Bruce. Bruce was trying to go by Benny and lost the ball a little bit, but there was a foul called on number 1, Lincoln Benny. First personal, team second. And Egan will inbound to Bruce. To Sheets. He passes to Langfeld. To Bruce. Bruce drives, goes up with a layup, no good, too strong. Langfeld trying to get in the rebound and over the back. Looks like Bruce was discussing something with the ref. I think he was trying to tell the ref that they're pushing him when he goes up with it. I don't know. Anderson has it for Oakland. He passes to Benny. Benny thinks about a shot. And he loses his footing. And that will be Liam Schmidt with it. And he missed the layup on the transition. And now it'll be Oakland with the ball, and that's Maxwell to Anderson. Anderson wing three, no good. Rebounded by Langfeld. Gets it to Sheets. And they give it to Bruce. And now it'll be Schmidt. Out to Egan. Egan was a three, no good. is rebounded by Oakland. Anderson goes up to Pearson. Pearson goes up with it and good. Left-handed floater for Pearson.
I think he is left-handed.
Ah.
Mason Pearson for 2.
Hey, that was still a good shot. So it'll be Schmidt with the ball for the Knights to Egan. Bruce on the wing. Bruce with the shot, and that's good. 3 for Dawson Bruce. Anderson now for Oakland to Pearson. Pearson to Magnuson. Oh, jump through. He goes up, but then gets it to go.
Good step through there.
That's a good move. Now it's 2 for Nolan Magnuson. And now Oakland applying a bit of pressure here. And Bruce has it across half court. Gives it to Sheets. To Langfield, excuse me. And now Egan with the shot from top of the key is good. 3 for Logan Egan.
The big man can shoot.
I guess. Let the man eat. And now it'll be Anderson for the Knights. Passes up to Pearson. Pearson back to Anderson. Anderson now dribbles it out. Top of the key. He thinks about a shot to Benny. Back to Anderson. He gets in the middle, goes down low to Magnuson. Magnuson behind the back pass to Benny. Oh, and Benny hits the 3. Oh, my goodness. Whoa, sauce by Magnuson.
What a pass.
That was smooth. He wasn't phased at all by that. And now it'll be Schmidt with the ball for the Knights. He passes to Langfield, to Bruce, Egan, to Sheets. Sheets 3, no good. And it was saved by Schmidt. Did the old jumperooski out of bounds and throw it off of Benny's leg. Jumperooski. I don't think that's a word.
It is now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history, the creating of a word.
History.
It'll be Baker for Bergan to Bruce. Bruce's wing 3, corner 3 is good. 3 for Dawson Bruce. And Anderson up to Benny. Benny to Pearson. Pearson thought about a shot. Skip pass to Anderson. Anderson down low to Meyer. Backdoor cut to Magnuson. Magnuson goes up with it and misses. Rebounded by Wentz. Up the floor to Dean. To Bruce. Bruce's 3, no good. A little bit of a heat check by Bruce there,
he was feeling it. He's shooting well tonight, though, already.
Yeah.
He's 12 points.
All off of 3s, I think.
I don't know.
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to go with that.
Making up stats.
Or I'm pretty sure they're all been 3s. I think I've seen him make 4. And 4 times 3 is 12, so. And Anderson has the ball and goes to Meyer in the corner. To Maxwell in the corner now. Tries to drive baseline, and there's a block called number 24, Alexander Langfeld. That'll be his first, team 3rd. And Egan will check in, and out is Langfeld for the Bergan Knights.
I was calling number 24, Alexander Langenfeld is 2nd.
Anderson passes off the back again, off of Egan, and he goes up with it and is fouled. 2 times in a game.
See, I've never seen anybody do that, but then make the shot.
No, I've just seen like clips of it.
Well, because that dude from Madison tried it the one time, but he stepped over the line.
Yeah.
And then Anderson's in it twice.
His first shot was good for Anderson. And second is no good off the front of the rim. And Meyer ended up with the ball out to Anderson. Anderson shoots a 3, no good. A bit to the left.
Just a bit outside.
Both coaches directing traffic. As Baker has it for Bergan, he passes to Bruce. Bruce goes by Ross. He goes up with it. And we have a charge call. That was called on number 5, Dawson Bruce. And taking the charge, who was that? That was
Is it Ross? No, Ross got beat. I don't remember who it was.
Meyer? Was it Meyer?
An Oakland Craig player.
Yeah. One of the Oakland Craig players took one for the team. English. And Anderson now. The Knights across half court to Meyer. Tried to go to Benny, and Ross just took it out of the air. He passed up to Dean. Dean tried going to Sheets and knocked away by Meyer, and Bruce on the wing. Bruce's three is good. Another three for Dawson Bruce. And Anderson tried going up the floor to Maxwell, and that was picked off by Egan. Another turnover, and now Bruce has it for the Knights. And Bruce has it. He passes to Sheets. Sheets is three on the wing. No good. Tipped out by Went. Bruce ended up with it. Bruce has it now. Goes to Dean. Dean shoots the three. Step back three, no good off the rim. And that will be the end of the first half as the Bergan Knights lead the Oakland Knights 37-22.
will be Oakland Craig's call out to start the second half.
Welcome back to the North Bend Central live stream, where the Bergan Knights are leading the Oakland Craig Knights 37-22.
Anderson with the basketball for the Knights. Backs down Bruce, goes up with the left hand and no good. Rebounded by Went. And that'll be Bruce up to Baker. Baker down low to Egan, and he goes up with it and is fouled. Fouls on number 24. Braylon Anderson. First personal, first team. Egan's first is no good. Egan's second is good. Anderson up to Benny. Benny drives in the middle, goes up with it, no good. Magnuson ends up with it, passes out to Anderson, to Pearson. Pearson drives middle, spin move, and went up with it and missed. It would be Egan with the rebound, and there's a foul on number 30, Mason Pearson. His third personal, team second. That'll be Bruce to inbound. Gets it into Mooney, and ball's on the ground, and it'll be Oakland Craig basketball. And Anderson will take it out in front of their bench for the Knights. He inbounds to Pearson. Now Magnuson to Maxwell. He drives and gets the layup to go. Two for Isaac Maxwell. Bruce goes up to Baker. Baker goes up with it and gets it to go. Two for Baker. Anderson now for Oakland. He drives to the middle, kicks out to Pearson. Pearson corner three, no good off the back of the rim. Ball tipped around. Maxwell ends up with it, goes up with it and gets it to go. Put some spin on the ball off the edge of the backboard and got it to go. Now be Bruce to Went. Went crosses half court. Back to Bruce. Bruce dumps it off to Went. Went tries to go, and it'll be Magnuson that draws the charge. It was on number 15, Alec Went.
Got going a bit too fast.
Yeah.
Can't stop a train.
He did really throw it. I mean, he did kind of throw himself into Magnuson, so I agree with that charge call. It'll be Anderson across half court up to Maxwell. Right back to Anderson. To Benny. Benny's three is no good off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Bruce. He goes up to Baker. Baker tries to go down low to Egan, and it was knocked out of bounds by Anderson. Bruce will inbound. He gets it up to Baker. Bruce has it back. Top of the key over to Sheets on the wing. Went top of the key over to Baker. Baker down low to Sheets. Sheets gets it up and gets it to go. Two for KO Sheets. Anderson up to Maxwell. Maxwell loses the dribble. Bruce has it, goes up to Sheets. Sheets goes up with it. Two for KO Sheets. Sheets almost picked it from Anderson. Anderson to Maxwell. Maxwell splits the defenders and looks like he lost the ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Bergan Knight basketball. Baker will inbound to Wentz, right back to Baker. He goes to Bruce. Bruce loses the dribble, goes to Sheets. Sheets three from the wing, no good off the back of the rim. He almost gets his own rebound and was out of bounds off Sheets. Of the Oakland Craig basketball. And checking in for the Bergan Knights is Dean and Langfeld, and out is Wenton Baker. And in for the Oakland Knights is number 15, Dawson Meyer, and out is Nolan Magnuson. Anderson will inbound as Bergan is now applying some pressure. Goes up to Benny. Benny cross court to Maxwell. Picked up by Dean. Or Schmidt, excuse me. Now Anderson splits between two defenders. Gets it down low to Pearson. Pearson goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by Egan to Schmidt. Right back to Egan. Egan up the floor to Sheets. To Schmidt. Schmidt backs out. To Sheets. Hands it to Pruce on the logo. To Egan. Hands off to Pruce. Out to Egan. Egan with the three. No good off the front of the rim. Maxwell ends up with it. Pushing tempo. Tries to drive baseline by Langfeld. Fouls on number 24, Alexander Langfeld. That'll be his third, team second. And in is Nelson, and out is Maxwell for the Oakland Knights. Anderson inbounds to Pearson, and he got it taken away by Schmidt. Schmidt tries to split two defenders, almost loses the dribble, gets it to Pruce though. Pruce goes up the floor to Egan. Egan goes up with it, gets it to go, two for Logan Egan. It'll be Silas Nelson to inbound for the Knights. To Anderson. Anderson back to Silas. Silas crosses half court, goes to Benny. To Anderson. Anderson jump stop, step through, gets a layup to go, two for Braylon Anderson. And now Pruce up the floor to Schmidt. Pruce now inside to Egan. Sheets back to Egan. Schmidt. Pruce. Sheets on the wing to Langfeld. Egan. Schmidt. Schmidt's three up and good. Three for Liam Schmidt. Anderson to Meyer. Benny now to Anderson. Anderson crosses half court to Silas Nelson in the corner. Nelson to Anderson now. Anderson drives. Another spin, step through, and it's fouled. Fouls on number 24, Alexander Langfeld. That'll be his fourth. And Anderson will shoot two. Anderson's first is good. And Magnuson will check in for the Knights. And out is Pearson. And for, that was the Oakland Knights. And for Bergan, in is Baker, Mooney, and Went. Anderson's second is no good. Rebounded by Meyer, though. Anderson has it. He goes down low to Benny. Benny loses the ball, gets it back. And we have a timeout called by the Orange Knights. One of the shortest guys on the floor got the rebound.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It was a good bounce. I mean, kind of came right towards him. But he wasn't boxed out at all, though. Kind of was roaming free.
So I'm like, he's not really supposed to be boxed out. I mean, he was on the top. The guy below him was probably trying to get the ball. He was getting boxed out.
Maybe.
So, like,
don't worry, folks. We're drawing this out on a piece of paper.
Here's the Oakland Craig guy. Here's the Bergan guy. Here was him.
No, Anderson was shooting.
Yeah, Anderson was shooting.
Yeah, so it'd be Bergan, Oakland, Bergan. Not Oakland, Bergan.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm stupid.
That's okay. It's all right, folks. You got to figure it out. Only if we could show you the old drawing.
It's pretty nice.
It's a line and 3 little lines and a 4th little line. Artistic skills right here. I bet you could sell that thing for like 100,000 or something.
Probably.
I don't know. Some of the artwork that sells is, I think I could do that. Throw some paint at the wall and $1 million right there.
Seems like what it is.
What happened to the old Vincent Van Goghs? That's worth some money. Anderson will inbound for Oakland. He gets it into Benny. Benny over to Maxwell. Maxwell down low to Magnuson. Magnuson out to Anderson. Anderson down low to Meyer. Out to Benny. Maxwell now has it. Passes to Anderson. To Magnuson. Maxwell now. Magnuson has it in the middle to Maxwell. Maxwell deep 3. No good. It'll be Bergan basketball. Schmidt has it for Bergan. Oakland is pressing. Baker now tries to go to Schmidt, taken away by Meyer. Gets it to Benny. Benny goes up, but then is fouled. So that will send Benny to the line to shoot 2. And the foul's on number 42, Gavin Baker.
Foul's on number 42, Gavin Baker, his 3rd.
So one thing that Oakland Craig is doing really good is they're forcing Bergan to foul. Because, I mean, there's quite a bit of Bergan players. I think it was Langfield or Longfield, how do you say his name? He had 4. Baker has 3. Mooney has 2.
Yeah.
Just Bergen's a really, see what they have a deep bench. A lot of players playing.
Yeah. And Benny's free throws, both of them were good. We Proust now for the Knights up to Mooney. Mooney to Barton. To Mooney. Mooney drives in the middle. Out to Egan. To Barton. Went with the 3. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Benny. Benny goes up to Maxwell. Meyer now. To Maxwell. Back to Meyer. To Rost. Inside to Benny. Benny turns jumper for Benny. No good. Rebounded by Went. Hands it off to Mooney. Mooney to Barton. To Bruce in the corner. Egan goes down low to Went. Went goes up with it. No good. And ball's knocked out of Went's hands after he got his rebound, and Meyer ends up with it. Gets it to Maxwell. 52 remain here in the 3rd. Gets inside to Benny. Benny out to Maxwell. Maxwell's 3 is good. 3 for Isaac Maxwell.
3 for Isaac Maxwell.
It'll be a 30-second timeout by Bergan, I believe.
I think it was Oakland.
Oakland, excuse me. Sorry. Oakland, 30-second timeout. They leave 49 to 34. Excuse me. Oakland trails 49 to 34. I had my mindset on that Bergan called the timeout. That's my bad. It's been a long day. Not really. Didn't do much at all today, but
Seems like it sometimes.
yeah. Ready to go to bed. Big moment in East Carolina baseball, as I don't remember his first name, but Bird, he had a prosthetic leg.
Yeah, I did see that.
I want to say, was that the first collegiate baseball player with a prosthetic? I don't know, maybe, but they had a record-setting attendance at ECU, and he got a walk at his first at-bat. So
I think he did end up hitting the ball, though.
it'll be Proust to Barton. Egan, top of the key. Proust Bruce into Egan. Egan goes up and then gets it to go. 2 for Logan Egan. He sealed off Magnuson. And now Anderson to Maxwell. With 15 remaining here in the third. Got it picked by Mooney, but it went straight into Ross' hands. And Magnuson goes up with it and is fouled. A foul's on number 15, Alec Wendt. Magnuson will shoot 2.
Second personal foul on number 15, Alec Wendt.
And Magnuson's first is no good off the back of the rim. And in for the Knights for the Oakland Knights is Silas Nelson and Pearson. And out is Anderson and Rost. Magnuson's second, also no good, rebounded by Wendt. That'll be Bruce to Egan. Egan, deep 3, no good. And that will be the end of the third as the Bergan Knights lead the Oakland Craig Knights 51-34. I'd say both teams seem to have a pretty deep bench, or like, maybe not deep bench for Oakland, but they seem to be playing everybody.
Yeah, they don't really have. Looks like they got 9 players with them right now.
Yeah. Say the only one I believe who hasn't played is
32.
Tate
Penke?
Penke.
Penk?
Yeah, I think it's Penke. But for Bergan, they only, let's see what they have, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 12, and only 3, 4 have their warm-ups on still. So I mean, they've played. Well, I mean, they've played 10 of their 14? I can't count. 10 of their 14.
You know, it seems like Bergan can bring in just a fresh set of players when one group's getting tired, while Oakland Craig doesn't really have that ability.
Yeah. Or if not, Bergan's subbing 3 players at a time.
Yeah.
And then another 3, and just kind of has that 3 to 2 person rotation, it seems like. Whereas Oakland, it's maybe 1 or 2 guys at a time at most. Be Bergan basketball to start the fourth. It'll be Wendt. He inbounds to Mooney. Mooney crosses half court, passes to Bruce. Bruce to Mooney on the wing. He gets it to Wendt. Over to Bruce. Egan, top of the key. Baker now on the wing. Bruce. Wendt. Hands off to Mooney. Mooney at the free throw line. Bounce pass to Wendt. Wendt out to Egan. Egan 3, top of the key. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Baker. Little spin step through, no good off the glass, but rebounded by Wendt, and Wendt puts it back up and gets it to go. 2 for Alec Wendt. And Anderson now. Drives, goes up with it and gets it to go. 2 for Braylon Anderson. And now it'll be Bruce pushing tempo for Bergan. Kicks out to Wendt. Back to Bruce. He hands off to Baker. Baker inside to Wendt. Bounce pass somehow got.
I think it bounced off an Oakland Craig player.
Yeah, and ended up in Baker's hand, and Baker finished the layup. Now it'll be Anderson up the floor and gets the layup to go. It'll be Bruce. Loses his dribble. Everybody thinks he went on bounds. Refs didn't quite see it, and see what I think that was Wendt with the bucket.
Yep.
Got the pass inside to Wendt, and Wendt finished. And we have a timeout by Bergan. Full timeout. The Oakland coaches not happy with Not happy with not calling Bruce out of bounds there. Expressing their frustrations. But I don't, like, that was the ref that was on the side of the floor, so I don't know.
Couldn't see it from here.
Yeah, the score table's right in front of us, blocks our view. That's what Oakland was saying, is that, I mean, Bruce almost ended up on the scorer's table. But I don't know why that ref was getting chewed. I don't think he was the one over here.
He's the closest one to the coach.
Yeah, I guess. It's like when your coach gets mad at you and just starts yelling, you just happen to be the person right next to him. It'll be Oakland basketball after the timeout. It'll be Anderson as he crosses half court. Anderson thinks about a deep three. Passes to Maxwell. Right back to Anderson. Anderson dribbles off a screen. Goes down low to Magnuson, out to Maxwell. Maxwell gets the defender out. Long two for Maxwell. No good. Too long. Rebounded by Went. Up to Mooney. To Bruce. Baker on the wing. Egan. Mooney. Bruce on the wing. Baker to Went. Went with the three is good. A three for Alec Went. It'll be Anderson to Benny on the wing. Back to Anderson. Anderson tries to bounce pass to Pearson. Taken away by Went. Went hands off to Bruce. Bruce to Egan. To Mooney. Mooney wants the ball. Mooney calling a shot from the three. No good. We're rebounded by Benny. Benny drives. He passes out to Pearson. He goes inside to Anderson. Anderson out to Benny. Benny shoots the three. No good. Rebounded by Went. Bounce pass to Bruce. We got a foul on number 14, Isaac Maxwell. And in is Sheets, Langfeld, and Dean. And out is Went Baker. It'll be Bruce to Sheets. Egan. Dean. Langfeld over to Egan on the wing. Sheets top of the key. Sheets three. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson up the floor to Maxwell. Maxwell goes up with it. Misses after he was trying to get the defender to go up in the air and they didn't bite. Ball's on the floor. Maxwell dives for it. Doesn't end up with it. Bruce ends up with it. To Dean. To Langfeld. Langfeld down low to Egan. Egan goes up with it and gets it to go. Two for Logan Egan. And Anderson now up to Maxwell. Maxwell back to Anderson. Anderson dribbles off a screen. Passes to Benny on the wing. Inside to Pearson, down low to Magnuson. Magnuson back out to Benny. Benny gets down low. There's a foul called on number 3. K.O. Sheets. Will be his second personal. And in is Schmidt and Went, and out is Bruce and Egan. Anderson will inbound for the Knights. Gets it up top to Meyer. Meyer, three from top of the key is good. Three for Dawson Meyer.
Three by Dawson Meyer.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
No idea.
Something happened. I don't know. Bergan has the ball still, though. Egan to Wendt. Wendt goes up with it and gets it to go, too, for Alec Wendt.
Passed by Alec Wendt.
It'll be Anderson. Down low to Magnuson. Magnuson, one dribble. Kicks out to Meyer. To Benny. Guarded by Dean. Anderson. To Benny. Anderson with the three. No good off the rim. Rebounded by Wendt. Tries going up the floor. Picked off by Anderson. Anderson bounced pass inside to Benny. And he can't hold on to it. And Langfeld ends up with it. Now Schmidt. Back to Langfeld. To Schmidt. To Dean. Schmidt. To Wendt. Hands off to Dean. Langfeld inside to Wendt. Wendt goes up with it, misses. Benny gets it. It's off to Anderson. To Meyer. Back to Anderson. We have a foul. I believe it's on 21. Gavin Dean. No, excuse me. Sorry. Number 3, Cale Sheets. That'll be his third.
Number 3, Cale Sheets, his third.
In is Barton and out is Wendt. And for Oakland, Anderson is out and Magnuson is out, and in is Roston Nelson. Get it inside to Pearson. Pearson goes up, but then gets it to fall. 2 for Pearson. And it'll be Langfeld into Sheets. Sheets back to Langfeld. Langfeld to Schmidt. Schmidt up the floor to Dean. With 1:28 remaining. To Sheets. Langfeld to Dean on the wing. He passes to Barton. Barton to Sheets. Sheets down low. Kicks out to Dean. Dean's 3, no good. Too long. Meyer up to Rost. Rost tries going to Pearson. It was tipped away by Langfeld. It'll be Bergan basketball. It'll be Schmidt across half court. 57 even remains. And in for Bergan is Parker Reynolds and Miles Brainerd. And for Oakland, it'll be Maxwell, Ross, Nelson, Meyer, and Penke. Get it into Barton. Barton to Schmidt. Schmidt to Barton. To Reynolds. To Brainerd. Brainerd to Dean. And there's a foul, number 22, Miles Brainerd, with a moving screen. And in is 25 and 34, number 25, James Moore, and number 34, Elijah Browner for Bergan. And now it'll be Maxwell for Oakland. Hands off to Penke. Penke to Nelson. Nelson tries to drive and is fouled. On the floor, the foul's on number 33, Isaac Burton. Excuse me, foul's on 34, Elijah Browner, his first personal. Nelson gets it inbounded to Meyer. Meyer hands off to Rost. Rost back out to Meyer. Maxwell top of the key. Maxwell drives, gets by Brainerd and gets it to go. And 1 for Isaac Maxwell. Try and make it a 3-point play here for the Knights. And his free throw is no good. And that'll be Browner with the rebound. He hands off to Reynolds. Reynolds, coast to coast. Didn't get the layup to go, went off the bottom of the backboard, and Meyer will throw up a shot from half court. And that will be the end of the game for, that'll be the end of the game, and the Bergan Knights will take the victory over the Oakland Craig Knights 64-45. So they will advance and play North Bend Thursday at 7 p.m. for the Subdistrict Finals.